I drove 3 metal pins into his chest. If they were not removed in time, he would stop breathing within 6 minutes. I failed the job, and the client turned on me. I had no choice but to find my superior. I needed the client's name from his mouth. Time passed, second by second. He refused to say a single word. He collapsed onto the floor in pain. I placed a newspaper underneath him. As long as he gave up the name, I would remove the pins immediately. In the end, he suffocated to death. I showed no mercy. As a professional hitman, this was basic discipline, and I had other ways to get the name. I stepped outside and found his assistant. She was curled up in the corner. Her eyes were filled with fear. She knew I could erase her from this world without leaving a trace. I cut the belt restrainer. Then I brought in a trash bin I had prepared earlier, placed my superior's body inside. After that, I left the company with the assistant by my side. We went to her apartment together. Every job we had ever done was backed up by her. Using dates and codes, I searched through the files. I found the client's name and the information on the killer who hurt my girlfriend. Once I had what I needed, I stood up to leave. For that, there was one more thing to do. With the names in hand, revenge came next. I drove 1,000 kilometers to Florida. Following the address on the card, I found the killer. I drove past his house once. Several large men were inside. He was clearly connected to a gang. I parked nearby. I went to a store and bought what I needed. Then I drove back and waited near his place. I waited for the right moment. After dark, only he remained inside. The moment arrived. I did not go in right away. There was a fierce dog in the yard. I tossed in meat laced with a sedative. I returned to my car and waited 30 minutes. When the time was up, I entered the house. The dog lay motionless. I moved quietly through the room, searching for the killer. As I opened the door, the lock let out a sharp beep. My position was exposed. Even though I stayed silent, he struck first. My gun was knocked away. We grappled at close range. In terms of size, I was clearly at a disadvantage.